Hey, thanks for joining us for this episode of Marketing with Mitch, a daily podcast with a StoryBrand certified guide where I get into all things marketing to help you win at business. Let's do it. Let's face it, running your own business is really hard. It comes with lots and lots of challenges, opportunities, highs and lows. Sometimes things are great, sometimes things are hectic, and that's just the way it is. So, from making clients really happy to doing things like balancing the books and uploading receipts, it's really not a surprise that oftentimes our marketing gets pushed to the back of the list. And then ultimately, one of the things that happens to me is when I get overwhelmed, I'll just like not do it. And so that's not a good thing. So if you can relate, let's talk through a few things to help you get your marketing efforts back on track. First, let's plan. Okay. So that's make a plan. And so what happens is like what I was just talking about for myself, when I fail to plan, what happens is the squeaky wheels or the urgent things, all those things get done. And then the important stuff like working on my business or my marketing gets pushed to the back. Second, don't get fooled by a lot of the stuff that you see on either, the social media channels or LinkedIn. And this is kind of a combo one. Don't compare yourself to what others are doing. So I've heard it said, and I don't know who said it, but it basically is don't compare your start to someone else's middle. Meaning, if you see people online that are your peers or and they're really having some success, um, don't get stuck comparing yourself to them because we really have no idea what's going on in their life and in their business. So don't get fooled by that stuff. Third, create some systems that are repeatable. And so we talk a lot about sales funnels, and many times a sales funnel will force us to automate things. And so what you wind up with is a repeatable system that's constantly working for you. So if you don't have one, then that's one of the things you're going to want to do is like find something that's repeatable that will actually work while you're not, thinking about it. Fourth, use batching. And so what is batching? Well, I create this podcast. It's a daily podcast. And many times I'll batch these episodes all together. So I may do a week's worth in one sitting. And then sometimes I get behind, right? And I do them on the day of. But for the most part, I try to batch. So whether you're writing blog content, podcasting, batch your stuff, right? So, fifth, use automation as much as you can. And what I mean by that is there's so many different little keyboard controls you can do to put in text snippets. Automation is really endless, but if it's setting up systems to, send your clients receipts or invoices or things like that, you should really look for automation. And how do you figure that part out? So what you look for is the thing that you constantly keep having to do. That's probably a really good candidate for some sort of automation. So just look at what you're up to and think, gosh, what are these things that I have to do all the time that could possibly be outsourced? Listen, if you're not this is the next one. Monitor what's going on with some sort of dashboard. So for instance, if you're looking at Google Analytics or Google Search Console, see what's working, right? And then step on the gas where you find stuff that's working. So just have a way to monitor your results. And then lastly, I have a few people that help me, and one is virtual, and so that's the thing. Find some people that can help you do this stuff because there is not enough time in the day to make sure for you to do it all is just a pipe dream. So you're going to have to find somebody to help you do that. That could be a virtual assistant. It could be a part-time intern kind of situation. There's lots of things to think about there. Anyhow, If you're ready to, get your marketing back on track, then, in the show notes, I've got a link for the strategy session. Click on that guy and get that thing scheduled, and we can jump on a call. Okay. Thanks. Have a great day. We'll talk tomorrow. Thanks so much for listening to Marketing with Mitch. I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it valuable. Here are 3 ways in which I can help your business. First, take the My Business Report assessment. The link is in the show notes. In 12 minutes, you'll get a free, detailed report on the health of your business and a customized plan for how to make it more profitable. Second, schedule a strategy session with me. It's 60 minutes long. It costs $300. And if you don't feel like you got your money's worth, I'll refund the money. Why do I charge for this? I charge so you'll have some skin in the game and show up for our call. Third way I can help your business, you can hire me to build your sales funnel. The best way to get that started is to schedule a strategy session. And if we work together, I'll credit the $300 to your project. So if you have time, please subscribe to the podcast and consider rating and reviewing the show. That will help other people find us, and then we can help more people get their marketing right. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on Marketing with Mitch.